What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Kanye West, man. Kanye West, he's looking bad out here. One, because I think he's now realized that Kim K could possibly never come back to him. He made these changes in his life, becoming more religious, showing more of his conservatism, going through some things, coming to terms with his bipolarism. And now, since the release of Donda, it seems like Kanye West has been able to come, I won't say full circle, but he's more of himself now than he has been the last couple of years. I will say that. But Kim has pretty much moved on. She's out here, the actor, Pete Davidson, and she does not like the fact that Kanye West is trying to win her back, so to speak. She thinks it's embarrassing. Even Kim Kardashian thinks that what Kanye West is doing is embarrassing. And I think what Kanye got to understand is that maybe he thought that once the release of the album, because it seemed like he had a weight lift off his shoulders. I think this album has been weighing on him. He's been wanting to release it. He's finally been able to release it. He seems more relaxed, especially in the most recent interviews he did, especially one with Drink Champs. He seemed more relaxed, he seemed more like Kanye, right? But I think that he may have thought that him and Kim K would split up and get back together, but it's clear to me that she probably doesn't want him back like that, or at least she wants to be single more. See, whenever you break up with somebody, you have to make it permanent, because when a person knows that they can go back to you whenever they want to, they're not going to respect you. And Kim K right now has no respect for Kanye West, which is why I don't know why he's working so hard to get her back. And, he even said it on his songs on his album about how he doesn't want to die alone. Maybe he found somebody he was comfortable raising a family with. It maybe feels like now that he's been able to get this weight off his shoulders, he's finally able to be a family man again. Especially with the holidays approaching, he wants to be a family with Kim K. Now, I don't know what's going on there, but I would tell Kanye West this. You don't need Kim K, okay? I don't, trying to hold her down, and, it's just not going to work. This is a woman that you thought cheated on you, bro. This is a woman that you wanted to get rid of. But I guess he found out that it may not have been true, even though Drake has yet to deny it. But I think in Kanye West's mind, nothing happened, so he wants his family back. And the beef may have been started over nothing. So he wants a do-over, but Kim K doesn't want a do-over. I think Kim K wants to be out there, maybe for a while, maybe in due time she'll come back to him, but you can never give a woman the opportunity to do that to you. Because she's out here talking about how embarrassing you look and how she's furious. She's furious that you are begging her to come back. Let's look at this profile article. Kim Kardashian currently dating Pete Davidson and appears smitten by the comedian, but Kanye West doesn't care. Earlier this week, and you know what? Kim K also denied dating Pete Davidson, and only recently has she accepted it, because I guess she thought that she would keep it under wraps, but who knows? Earlier this week, Kanye spoke at an LA mission and began ranting about wanting to reconcile with Kim.
And create a narrative that's not the narrative that God wants.
Yeah, come on, Dad.
The narrative that God wants is for you to see that everything can be redeemed. In all these relationships, we've made mistakes. I've made mistakes. I've publicly done things that were not acceptable as a husband. But right now, today, for whatever reason, I didn't know I was going to be standing right here. I didn't know I was going to be in front of this mic. But I'm here to change that narrative. I'm not letting E write the narrative of my family. I'm not letting Hulu write the narrative of my family. I'm not letting Disney write the narrative of my family. I am the priest of my home. I am the priest of my home. I am the priest of my home. I have to be next to my children as much as possible. So when I'm out the house, I got a house right next to the house. I'm doing everything to be right next to the situation. Right next to the situation. I'm trying to express this way in the most sane way possible, the most calm way possible, but I need to be back at home. Why is that? I'm saying it's I because if the enemy can separate Kanye, there's going to be millions of families that feel like that separation is okay. But when the kingdom, when God, who has already won and is so, brings Kanye together, there's going to be millions of families that are going to be influenced and see that they can overcome the work as a separation of trauma of the devil that's used to capitalize and keep people in misery while people step over homeless people to go to the Gucci store.
And that's a word from Kanye. Listen, I want Kanye to be in the best mindset. It seems like he is. I think what happens is this is the loneliest time of the year. This can be the happiest time of the year for some, but it can be the loneliest time for others because during the holidays, not everybody, but there are people, especially people who are married, who's been married for a while. They have children. They want the family to be united, especially around this time of the year. It's easy to be upset with somebody during the spring or even the summertime. But once the winter time comes, the weather changes, the holidays approach, you want to be able to have that person with you. And I do believe that Kanye West wants Kim Kardashian back, at least for the holidays. He's feeling the loneliness. But Kanye has to understand that he truly believed he was betrayed. And he truly wanted out of that marriage because he realized that Kim Kardashian, her family, and all these business ventures and all these corporations that they are working with, he mentioned Hulu, they're trying to create a narrative. They are trying to, I guess, use their relationship for promotion and to get her to sort of distance herself from him, because that's what it seems like. It seems like there are people that want to distance her from him, but this is why you have to be careful about who you choose. You chose Kim Kardashian. You could have chosen other women, but you chose her. You chose her. And now you're stuck with her. And I think he understands that. I think he's become okay with that. Even though there's nothing okay with being with a woman that is publicly denouncing you, that publicly wants nothing to do with you, and you continue to deal with her. Let's see. Kanye went on to share a picture of himself kissing Kim in an Instagram story. And see, that's Kim right there with Pete Davidson, a guy who continues to be able to find women, that you never would think that he'd be able to pull. Pete Davidson's highly underrated by how he's able to pull women. But ultimately, I think Kanye needs to let this go. There's really nothing he can do. The best thing he can do is walk away from this situation. Let's go to this article from Ola. It says Kim Kardashian West is furious at Ye West after his embarrassing plea to get back together. Why is it embarrassing? So a man shouldn't want his family back, even though I think Kanye could do better. I think wasn't Kanye West dating a younger female recently? Bro, he could do a lot better than Kim K. I'm sorry, he could. Kanye West might be making Kim Kardashian West run further and further from his side. Kardashian West, who is having a romance with Pete Davidson, reportedly wants nothing to do with her estranged husband. According to Skims founder, attended with her estranged husband at a Louis Vuitton fashion show in November. The brief reunion was to honor the late Virgil, who happened to be a good friend of the former couple. After the outing, a source close to Kim revealed to Sun that she is embarrassed and furious at the rapper for his behavior. Kim is furious with Kanye's latest public stunt because while Kanye might be out there confessing to strangers, he's not saying these things to her in private. I don't know about that. Now again, Kanye could be, competitively jealous, and he could be, saying these things publicly, but privately he's distancing himself. Maybe Kanye West is just playing games with Kim K. Kanye is a marketing genius. He's making a big deal out of wanting his family back, But as everyone knows, during the marriage, he was never around and always in a different state, a source told the site. And he's been seen with all these different women too, the source added. According to the insider, the 41-year-old TV personality and businesswoman is worried about Kanye's impact on their children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. She can ignore it, but the last thing she wants is the kids hearing something and getting confused if their dad is coming back or not. The Kardashian Jenner also worries about Kanye's latest stunts, and they think he's being cruel and immature. According to a publication, the insider said that he's embarrassing her yet again. He's trying to change the narrative and make people feel sorry for him. It won't work. On Thanksgiving Day 2021, Kanye published a now deleted 5-minute video talking about Kim. All I think about every day is how I get my family back together and how to heal the pain that I've caused, Kanye said. In part, I take accountability for my actions. New word alert: misactions. The one thing that all of my successes and failures have in common is me. I went into manic episode in 2016 and I was placed under heavy medication, Kanye said. Since then, I went on and off medication, which left me susceptible to other episodes which my wife and family and fans have to endure. Kanye also spoke on the support of Donald Trump. Good Lord, my wife did not like me wearing that red hat, he shared, referring to the Make America Great Again hat. I made me and our family a target by not aligning with Hollywood's political stance, and that was hard for our marriage. What he means by that is that he didn't take the insane liberal point of view of you have to hate Trump and you have to be against him. He didn't take that stance, and there were a lot of people in Hollywood that did not like that. Listen, Kanye West needs to do what's in the best interest of himself. I think a lot of men these days, no matter if they're successful or not, they're starting to think of other people instead of themselves. And with somebody who's been dealing with the mental issues that Kanye West has had, he needs to find happiness instead of, looking for fights or, looking for battles, looking for, something that's going to work against him. Whatever happened as far as Kim Kardashian and why he was upset with her in regards to Drake, maybe that situation was solved, and I think he feels guilty. I think Kanye West feels guilty, and I think that's what he's speaking from an angle of guilt. But again, if she don't want to be with you, you can't make her be with you. You're only making yourself look bad in the process. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.